She tests every guy she meets, flirting, pulling away, playing mind games. Listen to this.
Okay, so I have this thing, where like maybe I'm speaking to a guy, like it's the first time I'm talking to a guy or whatever. Not first time necessarily, but basically like there's this test that I have created for myself.
Oh
Like,
boy.
it's nothing like it's just a test in G that I created for myself.
How much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out.
And in this test, basically what I do is okay, what I'm trying to find out is if you would consider me, like you would put me, like we would be in a compromising situation, or you would be in a state where you can't help anyone else but yourself. I just want to see if in that case, would you be able to help me? Like, would you be able to basically put me first before your own personal needs? Do you understand?
I understand what this woman is saying. However, I do not agree with her because I'm the type of guy who puts himself first at all times. Reason being is I grew up in a time where I was told good guys finish last. Here's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Now, notice how this man stopped whatever he was doing in order to help this woman. Now, he could have went for glory. He could have went to clear the course in record time. However, he stopped because he had to stop doing whatever he was doing in order to help this woman. As a result, he became the good guy that finished last.
So I do this guy. I've had like encounters with like 3 guys ever since I came here in Johannesburg. And
It's just your turn, bro.
in these encounters, the first person passed the test. Like, passed the test. The last 2 people didn't pass the test. And my thing is, immediately when you don't pass that test, and it's just the test, like it's not the actual thing, I just cut you off. Like, I don't care how long we've been talking or how good things have been. If you fail that test, you tell me everything I need to know about you.
Ayo, I'm very curious what this shit test could be. Because 2 out of 3 men failed this test. But then again, knowing women, it's probably just one of those shit tests.
If I were dying and the only way you could save me is to kiss your ex, would you do it?
Well, I would break up with you. That means you'd be my ex. I'd kiss you, save your life, then we get back together.
So you'd break up with me while I'm dying?
Stupid.
This is what I do. We would be in basically a heated situation or whatever. Maybe we're kissing, maybe you're focused on something else. And I'll just randomly ask you, do you want to go and get ice cream?
I beg your pardon?
Do you want to go and get ice cream?
Huh?
And in this case, like it's the places that sell ice cream are always in close proximity. So I will ask you, do you want to go and get ice cream?
No, I do not want
Mid-kissing,
ice cream.
mid whatever you're busy with, and then you turn, and then you say no, or you come up with an excuse. That's the last time, Jay, I'm ever speaking to you, because
These are the stupid games women play while they ask you some dumbass question. Why would you ask me if I want ice cream in a moment where we're trying to get hot and heavy? Yeah, sure, maybe after we get hot and heavy, we'll just go get the ice cream to cool off, but not before. That's the only reason why I would say no, because I'm like, why are you interrupting a moment where we are focused here? Look, guys.
No woman is hard to get, she's just not interested. A woman who is interested in you will break every rule to be with you.
Message!
I know I'm always the problem here because I'm always complaining about stuff. However, to me, that sounds ridiculous to me. Think about it this way. Do you think if this was Michael B. Jordan, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, whoever these hot celebrity men are, pause,
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
do you think a woman would pause a moment with any of those guys to go get ice cream? I think the fuck not. She would probably get hers, then go suggest the ice cream afterwards.
because if in a situation where we're simply like kissing and maybe you're turned on or whatever the case might be for you, that's your problem, it's a you problem. And I ask you and I'm like, can I go? And I love ice cream, that's why I used ice cream, but I'm like, can you please go and get ice cream? And you come up with an excuse so that you can prioritize yourself. You want us to continue with whatever we're doing that is benefiting you, or whatever that you were busy with, and you don't put me first. I just know that in a real life situation, in a crisis, you wouldn't be able to like jump for me. So after that, it's chat.
Get the fuck out of here!
Hey yo, this young lady's dating strategy is flawed. I mean, she put 3 men through the same test. 2 failed, 1 passed, but she's still not with any of them. So that would tell you that, hey, the strategy does not work. Instead, she's just cock blocking herself. Also, if that was a man that she had genuine desire for, she would not put that man through that kind of stuff. She would make it very simple for him. Actually, how about you tell me in the comment section, what would you have done in that position? And if you had to ask me the same question, I probably would have went with this girl to go get some ice cream in a moment where it's hot and heavy. Only reason being is I live in South Africa. I ain't trying to catch a case over fucking ice cream. I ain't trying to get cock blocked, locked up over some ice cream. Hell nah. Miss me with all that nonsense. However, after I come back from that ice cream date, I'm not touching that woman. Instead, she leaving. I ain't ever talking to her ever. But anyway, let me know what you know in the comment section. Take care, treat carefully, and peace.
The last two people didn't pass the test. And my thing is, immediately when you don't pass that test, and it's just the test, like it's not the actual thing, I just cut you off. Like, I don't